Come, I'll lead the way.
There, Master! Saurian!
Ice is our ally against dark fiends. That was a skillful vision.
You do your rotation well.
Strike me if you can. Well done. I shan't let them on.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Over here, if you would.
Now, mayhap you'll think twice before doubting what I tell you, eh?
This way, Master.
Scholars must gird ourselves with well-read something. How might I be of some got together?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
It seems we have enraged our foe. His heart is most vulnerable.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike in the heart while it's exposed.
I think not.
Aught felt from the beauty of the Greek's art.
Have any hope of this? We must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Irisen's magics have been sealed.
I believe yon foe is going to fight. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
This calls for a curative. More must be urged to evacuate.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
worth the effort of breaking it. We have arrived.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Well done, Master.
Pray, light your lantern, Master. Over here, if you please. Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. Over here, if you would.
Those are wargs! You have my protection.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Stand strong!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
A curative ought to do the trick. The fire must be put out near our comrade burns. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. This Oxguard was beset by assailants who could not share. And this is the result. The work of goblins, mayhap.
We must remain vigilant.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Over here, if you please. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. I shan't let them harm you. Excellent. I could have done no better. Come, follow my example. During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap 'twas made possible by the bond we share.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find the means to forge ahead. The enemy's ranged attackers are the ones we ought sooner fell.
Understood. Now's the flames before it is too late.
Winches on all sides.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then. I've got to focus.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs. Just
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. I've just had a thought. The Arisen has chosen to fill our ranks with women. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Most impressive, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
a result to be proud of. Over here, if you would. Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Spectres!
Over here, if you please. I know where the person in question may be found. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Be wary. That fiend has the power to call from spirits without end. Then let us spell it. And grant its servants their deserved rest.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
I shall finish this. For the Arisen! Focus. A moment of precision will spell out doom.
Really now?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
All together now. We attack as one.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Of course.
This foe is apt to summon more of its ilk. 'Tis a dire import we fell it quickly.
Protracted battle only puts us at greater disadvantage.
True enough.
You have my protection. I do not understand. What has before you have my admiration? I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Undead draw near!
I did not fall to ground. Right there.
The dreaded sealing of magic. Curative magics have the opposite effect on reanimated dead.
It seems a contradiction, but it might be worth a try. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Not even Burnworth is safe from the pool of destruction. Now we face a foe no less ruthless than the Black.
I shall not rest till it has tasted every ounce of fear it has inflicted.
Skillful bit of you do the vocation proud. kingdom was built on the oppressor's right to rule, and yet the people shunned their true sovereign. Never mind. Our master would do what is right, regardless of what the rabble thought. By some miracle. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
It's a dreary life, this. For all its comforts.
This is the only place I can find Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Perfect spot for a kid.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
Need someone to talk to?
What sets me to think of this place?
I'll teach them a lesson.
Not much going on. Quiet at last.
We shall remain here.
Still waiting on that report.
Ah, my friend, full glad am I to see you safe, all the more so in these calamitous times. If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brandt? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth be told.
We must consider the needs of common folk as well. My sword arm could use some work. Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been the end of the world? Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may. Of course.
Look, as long as you think so. I'd sooner stay out of that very top.
We shall remain here.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
Would that such peace reigned.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. so do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
The throne and its powers hold no meaning in a broken world. The throne and its... What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend. You have done...
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided, had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Would you be so kind as to petition? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot...
My sword arm could use some work. Welcome to forgive you for last night's scuffle.
All seems well here, but you can never be sure.
Lost track of time. This place is too
It's almost
What to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Our soldiers need better training.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. That fellow over there gave me a handsome price for half a dozen of them. Begging your pardon, sir, but I've...
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use of all of...
At last! A moment to breathe.
Is this enough to have avoided the worst?
Be gone with you. And if you think I require the use of all... Fie! What are you doing? Put that away. No! Spare me! I pray you! I fear for my life.
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. And if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed. I quite agree.
What brings you here?
We shall await you here, Master.
It's too quiet here. Our brigands lurking about.
Is it a bit early for arrest as yet?
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
There's aught watching me. I swear it.
Oh, this will do. I'm in no fit state.
Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares?
Do come again.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it.
I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you.
Don't feel safe here. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
I shall see.
I have hoped to be getting
I believe I know whom we must see. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
I will protect you.
Even open. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Of course. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Thank you, Kyle. I did not mean to try. Have no fear. Everything will be alright. That dragon was hideous to behold.
Full glad I was to see it felled.
So many happy voices carried on. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
If I sleep on my woes,
Let me get that.
browse my wares.
Can't place what 'tis, but the seas strange.
I don't like this place at all.
It's on me to bear what comes.
Feels eerie with no one about.
All this worrying is getting on. Only fools walk into peril unprepared.
This is just what I needed.
Feels eerie with no one about.